A war zone. That is how Texas Governor Greg Abbott is describing the southern border. He claims the federal government has failed to enforce immigration law. On 60 Minutes, the governor defended his controversial border policies to stop the, quote, invasion of migrants.
We're not imposing a Texas border policy. Texas very simply is enforcing the laws that are the policy of the United States Congress.
What gives you the authority to tell the U.S. Border Patrol what to do?
For one, as governor of the state of Texas, I have the authority to control ingress and egress to any land in the state of Texas. For another, this land we're on right now was used by the federal government to further illegal activity, and I wanted to put a stop to it.
Camilo Montoya-Galvez joins us now for more. So, Camilo, where does the fight between Texas and the federal government stand this morning?
Good morning, Vlad. The legal and political standoff between the Texas state government and the Biden administration here at the U.S.-Mexico border has continued. In early January, the Texas National Guard took control of this public park behind me, Vlad, and it has since fortified it with razor wire and other fencing to deter migrants from crossing the Rio Grande and entering the U.S. illegally. Federal Border Patrol agents, Vlad, are still not allowed inside here to process migrants because, and you heard the governor say this, they believe, Texas does, that their actions here, the federal government's actions here, further illegal immigration. The Biden administration has said that Texas's actions are unconstitutional and that they are impeding Border Patrol agents from doing their jobs. But as you heard Governor Abbott say on 60 Minutes, he believes that this is an invasion. I do have to stress, of course, that there's no military offensive here, Vlad. Migrants are not coming here with weapons, and border towns like Eagle Pass are not under attack. It is true that there have been record levels of illegal crossings here, but I did want to clarify that point.
So on Face the Nation yesterday, Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas discussed the murder of a Georgia nursing student who was allegedly killed by an undocumented migrant. Let's listen to what he had to say.
If a city is aware of an individual who poses a threat to public safety, then we would request that they provide us with that information so that we can ensure that that individual is detained if the facts so warrant.
And it sounds like they were not coordinating.
Well, different cities have different levels of cooperation. We were not notified in this instance.
So what do you make of Mayorkas's comments? And I imagine this plays right into many Republicans' arguments about the need for stronger immigration laws at the border.
Well, Anne-Marie, former President Donald Trump and other Republicans are certainly trying to tie the issue of crime with the migrant crisis here. They believe these are two winning political issues for them. They are citing, obviously, the tragic murder of that Georgia nursing student in early February, but it is important to underscore that anytime you have a large group of people coming across the U.S.-Mexico border, some of them, unfortunately, are going to commit crimes. The Biden administration has released more than 3 million migrants from the U.S.-Mexico border over the past 3 years, and while they are supposed to be screened for security concerns while in Border Patrol custody, once they're out of federal custody, it is very hard for the federal government to control the movement of such a large group of people. So that is true. We also have to underscore that the available data on this issue does not indicate that migrants are committing crimes at a higher rate, a higher level than native-born Americans, but obviously that does not diminish the very tragic circumstances that we have seen in New York and Georgia with some migrants who are here illegally committing very serious crimes.
All right, Camilo, thank you very much.